All right, back with another week of toy pickups. I always say that I didn't get a lot, and this there's gonna be a day in life where I'm gonna be like, oh, I got a crap load today. It's probably gonna be closer to Christmas or something like that after Black Friday. But today ain't that day. I didn't get much in. But if you've been following my toy hunts, which I actually say for you guys to do, I do shorts of the toy hunts that I'm out there. Seeing what's available, especially Christmas time, is going to be a lot more out there to be picked up. But if you've been following it, you know I got the next member of the Gargoyles in Broadway. So I was really excited to get him. It only leaves me one more to get. I wasn't really trying to do this full line. I was only trying to get a couple of characters, the human characters, the main cast members, so on and so forth. I didn't want all the Gargoyles, but since they've been showing up at Ross, I'm probably going to get all the Gargoyles. Just look at the sculpts on these things, and I say that every time I put one of these up. These things are amazing. Not the most movable. They do have the articulation. It's just doesn't give you much range of movement. I'm not doing the wings on these guys. He came with another pair of open wings. That was kind of the downside of this line, is that they didn't come with the down wings. You had to buy ancillary characters in order to get the down wings. So they put them out. I'll see if I can find them, and I'll pick all that stuff up. I'm missing a lot of stuff. I actually have Thalog right here next to me if you want to see like a little size comparison here between the two. I'm sure I've shown Thalog on here in the toy pickup before. But one of the great things about the Gargoyles, outside of their articulation, and I think they did a great job doing a more realistic version of the animated look, as the price and the no down wings is probably what killed it for this particular line. I love that it has the bendy tail that you can use to pose however you want to, and because of their unstable feet, you use it just to hold it up. I didn't show the box. That's why I was looking for the box to show the box, but here is the box. That is the front. That is the side with a picture of him. That's the other side with a screaming picture of him. That is the bottom, and we're done with the box. All right, so I don't know. I feel like I always have to get that thrown, but I know other toy reviewers, they show the box, so hey, you've seen the box now. But he's great. His accessories. I'm trying not to spill this all over the floor because he's got quite a few. Like I said, the down wings, more hands, other parts that I'm dropping. He's got like the swords and stuff like that, the hammers and all that stuff is falling out of the container. So we'll get to the accessories that I actually do care about. As a matter of fact, here, let me see if I can pick that up. He has got multiple sets of hands. Just put him over there. Multiple sets of hands there. Fists. Claws that there you go. I said claws that I dropped somewhere. So that gives him the claws that he currently has on his hand, plus that one, a weapon holding hand in this particular one, and then the two fists. If you didn't see those the first time, the two fists. All right. Other accessories. Looks like he has a piece of kale or something like that. A drumstick. So Broadway's be eaten. He be eaten. Alright, which I think I'm going to start passing those over to my other ones instead of having them do weapons. I think I want to have all of these smaller things from the cartoon. And my favorite one, a bucket of popcorn. A bag of popcorn. I love this. I think I'll have him eating popcorn. I think that's the best way to have him displayed. That's awesome. Not sure. I'm going to take a look real quick. One of the claw hands. He can hold that. So that is awesome. So I'll definitely be having him do that. I guess he could also hold the drumstick. And this, like I said, piece of kale, piece of corn, whatever the hell it is. That's him. He also comes with a screaming head, since now I have to do all these individually, so because they were falling on the floor. That's cool. That's menacing right there. He's never going to wear that head. I don't want my Gargoyles menacing. That's not what we're going to do. He also has these weapons. I'm not doing battle scenes with this. I'm actually feeling like I'm going to give these to some of my medieval characters and some of my demon characters. Because I know Hudson, he comes with a dagger, and Lexington comes with a lance. Yeah, we're taking all that stuff out. I'm going to give that to my demon characters back there. I think they'll make better use out of it. You guys are getting stuff like the popcorn. All right? Now, that brings me to the next one. The more I was... Don't worry about the light. It's paranoia or paranormal, or the fact I just need to change the bulb. Is Pythona, the exclusive from the convention. I finally got her in. It took a while, and man, I had to be up early and on it to get her when she went available because I was not going to miss out on her. She's got the cloth cape, which is great. It even has a hood on it, which is awesome. I'm never going to put her in a hood. She also comes with multiple ponytails and like all of the accessories. Let me get a good close-up of her so you can see her. It's such a great sculpt. I wasn't too keen on all of the detail in the costume, but seeing it now, it doesn't bother me. I'm really into it, and I know it was like that in the cartoon, but I don't know, I was just kind of against it for a little bit. Box for her. Here's the front. Here's the side. Here's the other side. Here's the bottom. Here's the top. I can't toss this one yet because there is actually accessories in here that I forgot to take out. So now we're going to take the accessories out, and I dropped some other stuff. Toss that over to the side. Now we're going to toss the box. Don't need the box. All right. So, man, if you could look at all the accessories that she came with. Everything that you could imagine from the movie, they put into this accessory pack. The jewel is what I really wanted. So when I set her up, she's going to have the jewel. I'm not a big fan of the drippy hand. That's right there. That's not my favorite. As a matter of fact, I'll start pulling some of these accessories out. That's the acid drippy hand for the fence when she cuts that. That just looks gross. I'm not really going to use that particular one. As you saw before, she has the little blades. She has that little snake thing that she throws at the troopers when she's invading Cobra. That's cool. Oops, and I just think I broke one of the accessories trying to get this out. Yeah, it was actually articulated, so if you want to know, there's a ball joint on this particular thing. I try to snap that back on there for the little face hugger thing that she throws. You get her alternate heads, which is this one. That's another menacing face, which probably not going to use that one. I don't know why I don't like the certain characters can get that like really action type face. I don't think that's her. I like her. And this is her scraping through somebody or something. It's more cartoon stuff that's probably never going to get used. Her shortened ponytail would be more cartoon accurate. I like the long one that they did. She's probably going to keep the long one on. The little clam thingy with the tentacles. I don't even remember that from the cartoon. I feel like this and the jewel go hand in hand, right? That's what I think. Or this is the smaller version before they increase it for the size for Cobra Commander. Now, that's her accessories. I think I went through them all. Back to her. She's super cool. Like I said, I have the longer ponytail on her. I like the longer ponytail on her. I know the shorter one's probably more cartoon accurate, but this is cool. I love they finally, well, they didn't finally do. They did a cloth cape for Mindbender and Serpentor. But I'm glad that they keep doing these soft capes and they're not going Marvel Legends and doing plastic capes. So very, very excited about that. I was really, really hoping her. All we need is Globulus now. Once we have Globulus and one of the Royal Guards, I don't think I'm going to get like I'm not in a true build of Royal Guards. As long as we get them in the Royal Guard, I think I'm done. I'm going to find Law & Order on sale somewhere. I couldn't pay that price for Law & Order just to be in the background. So when I find him on sale, I'll get Law & Order. And then I think I'll be done because Big Lob's going to come in and I think that's it. I'm done with my G.I. Joe stuff. I'm doing my G.I. Joe the movie stuff. Let's just say that. Globulus, the Royal Guard, and Big Lob. And like I said, I'll get Law & Order when he comes up on sale somewhere. All right. I don't have any much toy news. I think really what's going to come up is when Black Friday hits, I think we'll see a lot more stuff. Nobody's really done any more conventions or like debuts or reveals or anything like that. I don't really got nothing to say. And that Kith thing from with Jada and the Gamerverse stuff, I'm not really in it. I'm not paying double the price just to have Kith put on that particular figure in a weird random ass player 2 color. All right, so that's all I got this week. I will see you guys next week, maybe, if I get some stuff in. You guys take care.